What's going on, guys? Deathwatch Gaming back with another video for you guys today. Today I'll be playing Ornn, the living god of forging. So Ornn is basically the habitant of the Ruinterra world. What do I mean by that? Well, basically, he lives in a volcano that's basically his home forge. Ornn used to play a very active role in a lot of people's lives in Ruinterra, until he realized that a lot of his inventions and things he created were used for nothing but war and death. Now he pretty much just sits alone in his volcano forge. You get some small enjoyment by people giving him gifts based on things that they've actually made in the world. Now, why would I recommend Ornn as a support? Ornn is probably one of the better supports and more underrated supports, but I think people have forgotten about him. Early on, he deals a good mix of damage and tankiness, but later on he goes full-on tank and actually upgrades a lot of the team with a very signature ability of his, which I'm going to go into. Ornn's passive is called Living Forge. One of the benefits of Ornn is that you never have to leave lane to craft items that are not potions and consumables, so such thing as wards too. Everything else basically you can craft in lane. So this is a huge benefit because as a support or often as a top laner, you don't really have to ever give us your pressure. The only time you're going to see me recall is if I'm trying to reposition, or maybe if I'm trying to get the health back and I don't feel that the lane can be safe. Another benefit to Ornn is that once he reaches level 13, out of a select group of items, he can upgrade it to be even more powerful, usually giving it more offensive stats like attack damage or ability power, usually giving it more defensive stats like more armor, and usually giving it more utility benefits such as, for example, health. He can also do this for each of his allies. He can upgrade one of their particular items from a limited pool. Okay, I don't know what that lily was being picked about. I was just like, is this really about to go down? So obviously this is a major benefit because you guys basically get a free upgrade of an item. Think about it. At the end of the day, you get a free upgraded item that the enemy has no ability to counter unless they have a fellow Ornn. So Ornn's Q opens up a magma fissure. From this fissure, I'm going to try and kill this kindred here. Ah, god damn it. Once you open up this fissure, as you see, you pop a little rock. You also deal magic damage and slow the target, whoever gets hit by the fissure or the rock. This is kind of actually a big benefit because it deals damage, and the pillar will come into a later thing which I'll break down. Ornn's W, you shoot fire. This fire deals maximum health damage as a portion as magic damage, and ultimately you get a little red spiral on their head, and when you basically attack them, you activate the stack called Brittle. And the Brittle will basically also deal maximum health damage in the form of magic damage. Ornn's E is a charge. It deals about mostly damage based on resistances, not really magic or AP. And the cool thing is that this actually goes about the distance of a flash, maybe a little bit farther. So you can actually use this maybe to get out of some really cool situations if you're lucky. When Ornn runs into terrain, he gets to knock everything up around him in a circle. This includes the little fissure you pull from your Q. So that's actually super beneficial for you. I'm ultimately going to be maxing W first. No, this is actually super awesome because at the end of the day, this does deal magic damage. It doesn't increase with AP or AD. So unfortunately, later on in the game, it's not going to deal as much damage. But right now, they don't really have any magic resist, so it's going to deal a lot of damage. And this is kind of what I'm talking about. Ornn later just becomes a tank. Now again, this scales off AD, this scales off AP. They don't really do that much though, and they're not really your damaging spells, so that's why I say Ornn just basically builds pure tank and becomes more of a pure tank versus the hybrid he's allowed to be early on. These are the reasons I actually really like Ornn as a support, and even a top laner. I think to a certain extent he can actually be a better support. Ultimately, for your support item, Rug, Shield, or Steel Shoulder Guards, it doesn't really matter either way. You can make a case for either. I have no opinion on what you should pick, to be honest with you. I'm going to be stacking Sunfire Cape first, and then I'm going to be working on an Abyssal Mask, because I'm pretty sure the aura from Abyssal Mask that increases magic damage works from the passive with Sunfire Cape. Ultimately, as you can see there, I can use that to escape. It costs a little bit of mana, and the cooldown's kind of long, but at the end of the day, it's better than a flash. Because a flash, 300 seconds. Ultimately, though, I do think Cho'Gath and Zed are going to be hanging around a lot, just on the fact that this Lilia seems kind of aggressive. And I want to punish that as much as possible. So I'm going to go ahead and take a second out, probably start working on my chainmail vest. As you can see, I can build it right in lane. Ornn's ultimate. I summon a ram to me. If someone gets hit by the ram, they get a stack of brittle. I can knock the ram in a different direction by placing R when the ram comes right next to me and smack it with my head. Depending on where I'm facing is where the ram's going to charge next. It will automatically proc any brittle stacks, dealing this maximum health damage, and apply it again, also knocking them up. So as you can see, it's really great in like team fights, especially when everyone's clustered together, because you can deal a big swath of damage, and on top of that, you can knock everyone up. Usually in a line. This is very important though. You cannot be CC'd, and you must be in front of the ram, otherwise you cannot knock it again. That's very important to remember, because this makes Ornn incredibly vulnerable to CC when he's ulting. So you kind of have to do a little bit of forethought. The ram's decent distance-wise. See here, if I were, let's see, it's about the range of the tower. Yeah, so you can kind of get a pretty good distance-wise. I would say it's about as long as a Nami ult. And then obviously I'm going to run Resolve because at the end of the day, Ornn's basically a tank god, so why not run Resolve, right? So again, as I pointed out, I think Ornn, because of this ability, becomes really good for damage, and basically all you do is build tank. This is where, and then this ability is going to be really helpful later on. As you'll see later on in the video, I get to upgrade my allies' items, and they don't really have a counter for it unless they have an Ornn. It's a little bit difficult since I am facing a Nasus and a Zed. I'm not really sure about Yon. If you guys want me to do a video on him, please comment. Please, say something like, hey, Deathwatch, I want you to do a new video on this new guy, Yon. See what he's up about. Okay, Caitlyn, you are dead. Caitlyn, I don't know why you're in the Drake pit, no, but that's not where you need to be. I'm hoping to use that to knock them all up, but yeah, we're losing this fight. Excuse me. Ultimately, I'm just going to back here to reposition, but yeah, we lost that fight. It happens. I do not know if John can pull this off. I'm not saying he can't, I just don't genuinely know. Good. That's actually pretty impressive. Caitlyn have teleport? Why does Caitlyn have teleport? Why does she have heal? Yasu! Hello! No? Okay. Sure, that works. I mean, it's only a freaking... It's only a free kill, basically. Yeah, sure, why not? I'm not really following what the heck just happened there. It's like, come on, Yas. Like, oh no, please don't tell me you guys get caught out. So at the end of the day, I'm going to take the CS since our Caitlyn's not really interested in taking this CS, keep the lane pushing. I'm going to use this time to build Bammy Cinder just to kind of help with my engagement, help when I get close, and looks like they are going to take the Drake. Gotta kind of figure that would happen. We're not really applying any pressure here. And we've kind of got some okay stuff going on. Zed's unfortunately doing very well. I am down to contest this, boys. We just... Okay, here's what's interesting. Looks like they backed off. So I think they knew that we were coming. Or they're starting to guess, hey, like... I think they're nearby. Or, equal possibility, they said, okay, we're kind of low. We're going to have enough people. I'm not entirely sure what happens. Interesting. Interesting. So yeah, as you can see here, I can hold the lane successfully and wait for my ADC to show back up. I'm not really sure where Lilia is. Actually, I'm going to save this from Ganon. Okay, Lilia's over there, and so is Kindred. So Kindred might have backed. And I don't know why. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Seriously. I mean... Okay, sure, yeah, what the hell, I'll go. But come on, people. I want to use this W to kind of get things moving along here. I want to point out that we do have Lilia coming. Not really coming, she was just more investigating. I'll go ahead and clear the ward, knowing that Kindred might fully well be there. Ooh, and Cho'Gath. So we know Cho'Gath is over here, we know Lilia's over here. I'm going to assume... Where the heck is Kindred? Has anybody seen Kindred? I feel like that scene from The Dark Knight when Joker's walking around, you know, the party. We are tonight's entertainment. Has anyone seen Kindred? Huh? You seen him? You know him? I just need to speak with him just really quick. Where is the Kindred? Okay, so this is a case I would probably get ready to use help. As you can see here, the faint line. Pretty sure I hit that in the right direction. Sort of. I don't know if the secondary knockup actually works or not, but... Okay, go ahead and max my Q first. I always max my W first. It doesn't really matter for Q or E, in my opinion. I guess if you really want... I guess the Q makes a bit more sense because the cooldown's a little less than the E, so you would get it more. That's just, you know, but that's not really solid logic. So... But the important thing is, remember to max the W first. Now I'm going to just do this just to see if I can top them out. Boom. Yeah, ultimately I just did that to see if they would, like, engage, because I knew Yon was right there and ready to go in. I knew Caitlyn kind of had some stuff ruined. I'm like, okay, let's just do this just to see if I can goad them into attacking. That was the whole kick the poodle there, boys. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and smack this for the resolve. And I'm out of here. John, if you want to engage on that, dude, by all means. But, I mean, you were doing fine even before the computer. You were doing fine even before the computer, man. So, I mean, you were doing fine even before it. It looks like Riven's unfortunately losing to Nasus. You gotta kind of figure that, but, you know, it is Nasus. It looks like Yas is losing to Zed. I'm not really sure how that's working out. Actually, draw. I'm not gonna go out and say, oh, well, at the end of the day, tower damage says all. Tower damage says a little bit. Their KDs are roughly the same. Their CS is roughly the same, so I'm gonna call that a wash. This is losing... where it looked like, so 1 and 3 versus 3 and 3, so ultimately we are winning our lane because we have a better KD overall as a partner group. Yes, that is how I justify it. I do not like that we don't know what they are. Why would we surrender? Oh, let me guess. Oh, of course. That's the thing. I've always noticed the people that are losing lane always want to surrender first. What are you doing, Lucas? For Pete's sake. I do have my ultimate ready if we want to engage on this. Flex that, let them know to Caitlyn. Be like, hey, Caitlyn, I'm super down to just go all in. And, you know, win. Go all in and win. That's going to be my new catchphrase. Go all in and win. Go all in and win. Go all in and win. I'm going to say it to myself that way. It's one of those things, if it repeats in my mind, then it becomes fact. If it becomes fact, then it becomes reality. I don't know, it's just silly. Are we going to pick up Merc Treads this game? Definitely with Cho'Gath and Lilia and a little bit Nasus. But at the end of the day, CC is kind of the death of me. That's why normally if I ever play Ornn, the death of Ornn is probably going to be Swain. Yeah, or Cho'Gath. Those guys have just way too much CC, so I don't really get to use my damaging abilities and make their life a living. As it were. Go ahead and build this real quick. Let me go ahead and goad her out a little bit. That's a cool thing. If you move, you can stop this and this doesn't go on cooldown. That's actually pretty beneficial because the end of the day I can use it for things like this, kind of like goad them out, being like, man, I can build this right in front of you and flex in front of you and you can't do anything about it because you're weak. Oh, I do not want to engage on this. Why not just let the siege do it? The siege is going to win it. Yep. I was gonna say, why dive them under tower like that when the siege is just gonna win it either way, and then they have to retreat, and I don't risk losing anything. Yeah, no, I'm super down to fight this. I am uber down to fight this. Gonna work on Abyssal Mass next, just because at the end of the day, the sustain's nice, the magic resistance is nice. I am going to go kill them, which is also nice. Smack the Ornn head, which is also nice. Technically as a ram, what am I saying? Knock him up, and boom, kaboom, boys, we got a kill. That is certified fresh kill right there. That is what we call straight cash. I'm gonna go ahead and use my W on this. Just gonna speed things along. I'm gonna go look. I need 1100, about 400 wood for my little kettle Sionia. It's gonna give me nice magic resist. Actually, it doesn't really give me magic resist, does it? That's what this does, but it's gonna give me something even greater. It's gonna give me the ability to sustain. Yes, the mighty ability to sustain. I'll be one of the legendary sustainers, like Sustain Ye the Third. And the founder of sustaining Master Sustain. It's almost like Master Yi. Oh, dude, we should get out of here. Get out. Get out. Get that out. Part of get out, dude. People understand. I saw that coming a mile away, and you all were just like, yeah, no, he's not coming here. Where do you think he was going? Yawn. Or that yawn. Oh, goddamn it. Try to angle it right. So here's the $1,000,000 question. Does this work? Because if so, you know, color me impressed, as they say. If it doesn't, we're screwed. Okay, Raven, this is the part where I need you to come over here and help me with this. Kind of late now, Riven, but thanks regardless. Oh, dude. Stop it. Please, Riven, go in. Do something. I beg of you. Man. Not like... Okay, I really should watch what what's the saying? Be careful what you wish for. That was the thing I'm thinking. Okay. Now I make you all hurt. And now I'm going to summon Mr. Goat. Go, Mr. Goat! Yay, Mr. Goat!
An enemy has been slain.
Heard it here, boys. Don't mess with my goats. I like to think, well, I think Ornn's like the god of rams or something, or like he's like half ram, half person, so I guess it would be what? A chimera? Or, no, chimera is, you know what I'm trying to say, he's like a, I don't know what it is, the point being, I'm pretty sure for somehow he has a strong relation to like ram. I'm not really sure how, but regardless, I am the goat master. I actually think if you'd make a god of smithing, it would be like a salamander. Because salamanders, you know, are like naturally attuned to fire or something like that. Versus, I feel like rams are not really like known for their relation to fire. I'm not really sure what we do here, boys. I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna go try and knock him up. Run, my pretties! I'm gonna go ahead and try and get a kill on this Eric. Okay, yeah. Well, I'm not even sure what old Yon's abilities are, but here's what I can tell you. Yon, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to fix it. Ultimately, I did that kind of thing because I wasn't probably going to get away in the first place, and I was also thinking, well, if I can die, you know, they can live. Yeah, not really the wisest thought process. I'm gonna wait till I get the Ornn coming. Go, my ram! Yay! Ram! You can walk back just to kind of like let me hit next to you so I can knock him up before he does that. That would be just freaking fabulous. Oh my god. It's like, if you can walk just towards me while it's ulting you near my spire so I can hit my E and knock him up before he flashes away to another shadow, that would be just the bee's knees, man. That would be freaking fantastic. Forgot to mention, the W is actually really good for wave clear. Probably burning my mana a little bit much. Okay, let's go ahead and capture this outbreak. I am the Forge God, therefore I dwell in a volcano. Therefore the mountain drake belongs to me. Logic. Go, go, Ornn, go, go. Rudy, Rudy. Alright, we could surround and drown on this, but I'm not a big fan considering I'm not really sure what Yon's do. Well, Yon's retreating now, so now instead of 3 on 5, we're looking at 3 on 4. And now we're looking at 3 on 5 again. So here's the question, where do we take this? Because at the end of the day, the longer we're waiting, the more guys are going to come over here. Ultimately, my cooldown's almost ready. I'm going to try and knock them up. And that's not going to work because nobody's backing them up. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Come the Ramboy. Ramboy! Ramboy! No! Ramboy missed. I missed. That exactly is what I was talking about earlier. You have to be in, like, the perfect position, otherwise it'll mess up. Okay, so we can go here. I have no idea. What? Come on. Oh, god dang it, that got away. So, let's push the tower full time. Ooh, I see. I'm gonna go ahead and build this for the sake of it. I like how at the last of the animation he like swings it, he twirls his hammer in the air and then smacks again. That's how you know you're cool. So ultimately I did upgrade my Abyssal Mass to Infernal Mass. You can see I get more MR and I get more health. Super duper lovely. So at level 13 I can upgrade my own item, but at level 14 through 18 I can upgrade one of my allies' items. The breakdown of these items are here. So ultimately for who we got, probably her Black Cleaver, IEs for them too, and Ornn, I mean not Ornn, Yorn, why the heck did I say Yorn? I don't know. Point being, he hasn't finished an item, so I can't really upgrade for anything yet. I am probably going to build Thornmail. Caitlin, what are you doing? Oh my gosh. I need help very badly, please, please, please. I am probably going to build a Thornmail because of Kendrick, because of Zed. And because of Nasus a little bit. I'm pretty sure his Q is an empowered basic attack, if I remember correctly. I do not like this one bit, man. I am holy moly. Would you people please come here and help me? I have never met such great people. It's like, holy moly, people. I am fighting, I'm engaging. I'm actually going to switch to Gargoyle Stone Plates. Super good on Ornn because, so here's the thing, it grants me an equal mixture of armor and magic resist. When I get near 3+ people, instead of 40 for both, it grants me 80, and then I can activate it and basically increase my health by 40% and reduce damage dealt by 60%, and so I basically become bigger. I become a bigger. I become very much more difficult to kill than me. Very helpful to fight. Knocked her up just so Yon can take off. Never tell the difference between the two. Okay, that was Yacht. So he could do his thing. Our tower's not really under threat. They're playing defense here. So the tower, you went securely. Hopefully I can knock up Cho'Gath. Yes, I can. Knock him up with max health damage. I'm gonna go retreat. Let my Ram do the thing. Actually, never mind. I'm gonna go with my... I don't think I can get out of here alive, boys. Oh no, I ran through the jam. ran into the damn wall. I think if I didn't run into the wall, I could have kept them running for a little bit more, but I mean, I ran into the wall. Yeah, no, I'm not really meant to get away particularly. Okay, I know he's teasing her because he pretty much had Kate's number the whole game. Riven, I don't know why you're fighting when we have a Nasus charging down mid. Just pointing that out with an open inhibitor. Just saying. It's like, could you not? We have this.
Still no water in the fountain?
About to get our 4th Drake. Once we get our 4th Drake, I'm not really sure what the hell's gonna happen. Basically we get this really cool shield. Yeah. Basically we get a shield. That's basically what's gonna happen. Alright, I'm gonna upgrade her ability, or not ability, our item here. So now she has a more powerful Infinity Edge. Check it out. Instead of 80 attack damage, which is 110. Oh, no! Summon Ramboy. Ramboy! Woo! Wow. Oh no, boys, what are we doing here? What are we doing? See, now you see why I'm building up so much resistance, because it takes them forever to kill me. And that's what I want to do. I want to be the tank that I'm forever to kill. More importantly, why were you two not there? I gotta understand why Yon's there, because he was on the other side of the map. But Riven, why were you just kind of just like, yeah, you know what, I'm off, you know, really find myself, you know, maybe do some backpacking throughout Europe? No, we were fighting for the Drake. You do not neglect the Drake. I mean, it's gonna be a freaking miracle if they find us now. I mean, he's gone now.
My forge missed me.
So yeah, I gotta get started. Gargoyle Stone Plate, and then probably finish it up with Thornmail. Maybe actually Knights. I mean, not Knights, but Iceborne Gauntlet because of Zed and because of Kindred, especially. You know, ultimately reduce their attack speed. Could go Dead Man's Blade too, since I seem to be doing a lot of smashing and crashing. Ultimately, I'm really kind of just building a lot of this AG because of these three. Boom kaboom, boys! Boom kaboom! And now we just fight Zed. Well, Zed's gone, unfortunately. So I am going to build my Gargoyle Stone Plate now. And that's going to make me even harder to kill. Yeah, I know. I didn't think that was possible either. I think I am just going to go Thornmail just because of Nasus and especially Zed too. And Kindred too. Ultimately, make their life a living difficulty. Are you guys really interested in pursuing this? Because if not, I can just go back over here. Go, my ram! No! Oh, goddamn. And now I become bigger because of Gargoyle Stone Plate. And now I'm even harder to kill, and now I can deal more damage than you all can deal to me. Or I was. And more importantly, how could you guys... What is this Riven doing? What are you doing? So pretty much every team fight we've had has been a 4v5 because this Riven is not particularly interested in team fighting. Nasus probably yeah. So, inhibitor or third tower? Actually, second tower. Which takes more priority? Clearly inhibitor, right? Okay, now they're pushing on our Nexus tower. Which takes more priority? Inhibitor tower or Nexus tower? If she dies to Zed, I'm going to be so pissed off.
Rekindle the old old furnace.
Actually, since here's the thing, you guys are going to revive in 0.7 seconds, therefore I can keep pushing. No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works at all. That's great to do when we don't know where they are and we are alive and capable defenders. When we're not alive and we're not capable defenders, there's priorities. There's like a list, there's a breakdown of priorities. You need to have a team meeting for so I'd be like, hey, so we like what you're doing as a company, but so here's the thing, we just need you to focus more on our goals, Go, Maram! Sorry, that's what a ram sounds. That's what I imagine a ram sounds like. I can do sound effects for the ram glitches. I want to do that. Every time the ram charges, that makes that noise. I thought that would be fucking awesome. Oh, I'm having a good time, boys.
An enemy has been slain.
That'd be the most annoying sound in the world, though. It would be so awesome because it would just be like, what the hell is that? It's like it's the ram. Ram! I'm sorry, guys. I'm having way too much fun laughing over that stupid ram noise. I sound like Kermit the Frog. In that Family Guy episode, where the old Family Guy episode where Brian and Stewie are trying to find evidence to that Mayor West is like corrupt or a bad mayor or whatever, and they meet him in the parking lot. It's like, thank you for not to reveal my identity. It would be very compromising otherwise. Like Kermit the Frog's like, no, my city's been compromised. I'm the street. Okay, we killed, and at the end of the day, as you see, they cannot kill me. So therefore, I am Tweet. Yeah, of course. I was kind of hoping to ram him. I don't know if Ram's really working on him or not. Okay, can you guys please take care of this damn Zed? Like, you know where he is. Can you guys just go? So ultimately, since they're probably coming around over here. And therefore, I can just kill them like that. Yeah, what are you gonna do, Kindred? Yeah, see, that's the thing, Kindred. I live forever. Like, not even all three of you can take me down outright. Okay, you're more interested in kind of just screwing around, so... Oh, no. I don't know if that actually helps. Yeah, no, guys, please defend. Okay, that was me being stupid, but now I'm at full build. That's my best defense. That was annoying though. How long is this game gonna go on?
Still no water in the fountain?
But now, Thorn Mail, I should basically be unkillable. Like, I'm gonna be the big, unkillable guy. Pretty much the only reason I need CS at this point was just for the experience. Funny thing is, I'm not really too far behind in experience in a lot of my allies. Not really sure how that worked out, but alright, I'm not gonna complain. Probably because I've been helping out with the assists and the kills. We're pretty active on the kill board. Oh, they slayed Baron Nashor. How interesting. I'll tank it if you guys want to kill him. Yeah, no. Like, I'm taking straight turret shots, dude, and it's doing nothing. Let me upgrade you, please! I beg of you! Okay, Yas, I'm gonna upgrade his Eternity. And it looks like I'm basically just doing screen first. Yeah, now take the inhibitor, boys. Let's have some target prioritization. Clap! Summon Ramboy. I'm sorry, I just had to do the sound effect there. Okay, no, you're fighting me, big guy. You're fighting me. No, you're fighting me. This is not how this works. You don't pick on someone your own side. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. I'm taking straight turret shots, and it's doing nothing. And I'm still doing decent damage. Okay, time to retreat. You know, I was kind of hoping that these guys would actually, like, take the time, the fact that I was basically taking all the aggro there to, like, you know, survive and do plenty of other things, but I guess not. How unfortunate. As you can see, I can live basically forever. Not forever, but, like, I can survive a lot as one. And it's only really helped by the fact that you basically build pure tank items, and this doesn't ever go away. So the thing is, this is ingrained in the ability. So you never really need to compensate for damage even later on, which is really, really helpful. And it really helps against big guys like Nasus and Cho'Gath, because at the end of the day, I'm doing max health damage. So I'm taking their maximum health pool and dealing damage based on that. I'm not dealing current health damage. That's pretty important. This is why I ultimately think Ornn is kind of, if I had to, like, sum this up in a pitch meeting, this is basically why I think Ornn, I think a lot of people should take advantage of what he does. I'm going to try and summon Ramboy. Ah, I missed. Sometimes the aiming on this sucks. I can never really aim some of this sometimes because I have to, like, line it up in the first place. Well, the problem is, Nasus has GA, so I don't know if we really want to be targeting him. Oh my gosh. I think we're gonna lose. Hey, don't get me wrong, I get focused on freaking pride, but... So, I'm not sure how we haven't lost yet. Considering all, like, I'm the only one doing well on our team. That's kind of sad, and I'm the support. But I do think we lose here. I'm probably still going to frame this video regardless to show the power of Ornn. The power of the Ram God. The Forge God, or I'll call him the Forge Ram God. Never mind, Riven could just come in and... Okay. Never mind, Riven could just come in and freak these one and kill two and walk away. I don't know if y'all can handle it. We got a Nasus and we got a Cho'Gath, too much these days. Caitlyn, I'm sorry girl. Have you built a Bork? You need a Bork. Caitlyn, run. I'm pretty much the only one on this damn team that can fight this thing with this guy. Yeah, like, he's legit saying, like, yeah, you can fight me. Oh, no, he's still gonna kill me. Yeah, Alright, guys, that was my Ornn video. Hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time.